I mean, ano po bang kinatatayuan ngayon ng mga ating mga two-wheeled transport? I mean, what exactly is the situation and what are you hopeful for in the coming weeks? A lot of people, of course, as you know, are eagerly awaiting clearer guidelines and ano ba talaga yung maaasahan natin?
Kami rin, ganun din ang aming hinahanap, no? Clear guidelines. Right now kasi, what we are really hoping, and I heard your interview with Congressman Sarmiento, we participated in the hearings ng Committee on Transportation, and we were asked to submit a position paper, and we have done that. We have also submitted our own version of our protective shield to the IATF as well as to the NTF, and we are awaiting approval by the NTF, as if this was already referred to them, and we have participated in at least two meetings of the TWG. So at this point, we are supporting and we are also encouraging and calling out the IATF as well as the DOTR to perhaps approve or take action on the resolution of the House, which is to extend the pilot run that was initiated by the DOTR last December, which was stopped by the pandemic last March, and also to allow already the return of the MC taxi services. Ang position kasi natin dito, Robbie, is very clear. No? During the pilot run, the MC taxi services, at least the ride-hailing, mobile-based participants, we were all able to conduct our services very successfully. Our accident rate was very low. And at the same time, we were able to serve a lot of commuters, as the congressman said, no? Almost 8 million or customers in the 3-month period. So we really believe, and based on the study of one of the coalitions of transport, with over 10 million pre-COVID passengers in Metro Manila, and what they expect to be 50% of that to come back post-ECQ, we feel that it is going to be very important that the transportation sector is buttressed, and we certainly believe that AMC taxi services or the ride-hailing services will help a big deal sa pagtulong sa ating mga mananakay.
Hi, Mr. Ayala. I mean, everybody understands na itong mga services nyo, especially being app-based, a big part of your business has to do with the data and that you're understanding, or especially on the demand side. Before we get to the policies and what you're hoping for, could you give us some insights on what data is showing, is telling us about our people? About the demand, about their behavior, about their constraints. Ano po ba yung nakikita natin based sa nakikita nyo that will give us some additional insight on what our people need and are not finding right now?
Well, we made a position paper both as to the pre-pandemic condition as well as the post-lockdown, and we presented there the fact that, as I said, no, the motorcycle taxi services have been very safe, very reliable, and efficient during the pilot run. Now, after the lockdown period, there were many concerns about the return of transport, and even if the government decided to return some of the modes of transport, ang nakikita ng aming mga pag-aaral ay marami pa ring hesitation when it comes to the use of certain modes of transport. There is also hesitation on the part of transport operators to begin operations because of the number one, limited capacity that they are allowed, and therefore it becomes unviable for them to operate their own operations. And number two, there is a lot of hesitation considering the spread of the virus. No, there have been studies, for instance, that outdoor activities, and this is validated by the CDC, are less risky than indoor activities, and this includes enclosed areas compared to outdoor areas. There was a study also by a journal of photochemistry and photobiology released in June that at least 90% of the coronavirus inactivated if it is exposed to the sun. And as you know, motorcycle taxi services are not limited by windows or doors, and therefore are clearly categorized as outdoor modes of transportation. And we feel very confident that with these conditions, the motorcycle taxi service is not only safe, but it's also appropriate for this for the current situation.
You're saying they're actually safer because this is what some officials in several agencies are saying na hindi naman daw pang long term to, na stopgap lang yung motorcycle taxis habang kulang yung transportation, and they still consider motorcycle taxis as unsafe. You are saying this is not true.
Uh, well, our studies show, and I think the pilot run has already also showed it, that our accident rate has been 0.0009%
Mhm.
during the 3-month period. No, this is way lower than the national average, and this is so much lower than the international average. No, of accidents involving motorcycles. So we feel that what we have done pre-pandemic, which are the safety on us by the DWG, has helped our services. And at the same time, post, or rather during the lockdown and post ECQ, with the additional health and safety protocols that we are planning to institute, we feel that our services will be made even more efficient, safer, and of course reliable.
But
So,
no,
yung-
because of the, siguro dahil kukunti yung sasakyan sa ano, hindi ba? Can you say that during the
Yeah.
pandemic, kukunti kasi yung sasakyan. In fact, kung if you consider the volume of vehicles on the street, baka lumabas dyan, medyo mataas pa rin yun percentage-wise.
Yung pong aming numero was taken during the 3
Yes.
months.
Kasi nga kukunti yung sasakyan, di ba? Can't you, paano ko yung sasabihin ng officer?
3 months before COVID, before lockdown.
Okay.
Yes. So yun yung normal Metro Manila traffic, no?
Yeah, that's
Tama.
right.
Yeah.